mixin', fixin' for another big game. It's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see running back Joe Mixon coming off a 100-yard performance a week ago, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Baltimore Ravens. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor at M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. They come in with some fresh legs as they got the week off last week thanks to the early season bye.
And usually you hope your bye comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get fresh legs back, you take that time and you run with it.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot of this early success on their defense, too. They're the tone setters for these guys, and the entire team feeds off of what they do.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. First carry now for Jordan Howard. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. And we get a quick peek at the Ravens starting offense.
And they should come in pretty well rested because they had their open week last week. Rest up, heal up, and come in ready to play.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
He's gone. And into the offensive backfield, he's a heck of a player.
And there, a big TFL, tackle for loss.
Hard to believe that his father, Gene Atkins, was an NFL defensive back. He's bred this big defensive tackle.
Dips, if you will. That play's over.
The derriere dips, I like that one.
Yeah, been working on it for weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. From the gun, Kendall. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. You turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball.
On first down, they run with Howard. And that'll hurt the average a bit.
Brought a little bit of speed and heft and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8. Time to roll through the starters defensively for Cincinnati. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And the mantra of this unit, get to the football. Fly to the ball carrier.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He takes this from the 30 to the 30. 2nd and 6. This one grabbed by A.J. Green.
Being open and turning it into plays that you remember.
Looking to throw. Kendall eluding the pressure right. That's complete to John Ross. The end result, 21 yards. Mixon with a first down carry. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line. On second down, here's Mixon. And he's brought down at the 34. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him. And McManus able to put it through.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end.
And to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now it's Jackson. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he slips up past the 45. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Caught by Cobb. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Exit of the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They run with Howard. And an alley to run. And he's tackled a yard.
Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And out of bounds right around the 20. There was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting. It was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previous.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. On first down, Kendall flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Back to the air on second down. Kendall, and that'll be incomplete. On third down, Kendall escaping the pressure right. He hits White, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. They'll run it here. This is James White. And the play goes nowhere. To throw on second down. Kendall. Green brings it in. From the gun on third down. Kendall got his man. It's Eifert. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down. Operating from the gun. Kendall. And the catch good. It's Eifert. They'll look to throw again. He completes it to Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5. On second down, Mixon. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard. Now this time he'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. On fourth down, Kendall. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
Jackson to the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. And he's going to keep it here. And a 5-yard gain.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, that's complete to Cobb. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. To throw is Jackson. And that is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. Rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Got a man open. It's Ross. Back to throw. Kendall flushed out right. Complete to the right side. It's Eifert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy.
Strong right, strong right, strong right.
2nd and 2. Dancing to his left. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun, Kendall. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And they're drawing close to halftime with the Vikings out on top. The Vikes looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. From there, we'll head to Washington. Check out the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And they've got the lead over the visiting Denver Broncos. The Redskins locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they trail that one to the visiting Oakland Raiders. A touchdown pass there for Derek Carr. In the game you're watching, we've seen a strong first half out of Lamar Jackson. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Mixon will get it to start the second half. And he's got room. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Now Joe Mixon. And he'll be stopped at the 35.
7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Off play action. Kendall. And this is what here? Incomplete. Off the play fake. Kendall. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The kick by McManus is good. His offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. Throwing is Jackson. This is Cobb with a catch right side. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A quick throw here out to Cobb. He'll be taken down at the 48 from just shy of midfield. Jackson, and this one incomplete. Those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. They'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon, and not much to speak of. Now a handoff working right. He's got a first down and more past the 30, and all the way up to the 46. Throwing on first down. Kendall. Open man is Ross, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. first down. Here's White. Call it a gain of 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Out to his left. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown. Flip the script here in the third quarter a little bit.
I think he misses the Pee-wee days, you know, when you just got the orange slice at halftime, right? And remember, weren't any real adjustments then, right? You weren't looking at some tape, right? You weren't looking at stuff off of the Surface tablets. You just went back out and played. Right now, maybe the adjustments have caught up to him.
Well, we'll see. Maybe he just needs a couple orange slices here for this drive. From the 29, Jackson. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 4 there. 3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Snead's got it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Let's go. Come on now. Ready, go.
Again, Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. He'll be brought down on the 30. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Cobb.
You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust. It meant that there was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. On 2nd down now, it's White. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards that time. On 1st and 10, Kendall. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking for Boyd, and he's got him. Touchdown, Bengals.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field.
Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10. They'll give it to Mixon. A solid move on the run.
All I do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And this is going to result in losing yardage. Off the bootleg. Kendall. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors. yet still play perfect football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the coverage terrific. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Draw play. Ingram now. Just a Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to escape. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now it's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And no, it's incomplete. Going to give this time to the tailback. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Let's go.
The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. They'll go ahead and take the knee here. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Bengals, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they will head back home next week.